Hey, what is shaking, sports fans? It is about 9:30 in the morning on Monday, February 21st. Let me slide these guys a little bit out of the way. This is what we've got going out today, and it's kind of an interesting day. A few different combinations, not that many orders, and I want to take a couple minutes and kind of show you the screen after I get these kind of sorted and collated and put together with what they go with. There's that, and then these guys right here. So yeah, this is what we've got to ship out today. These are the different shipping lots that are going out. So we got one 7-card lot going out for the Steelers, and I believe, man, let me scroll up here a little bit. Yeah, this is going out to another gal, and I would say that man, it's probably about 60-40. I'm just seeing a lot of, like I've said before, I don't know if they're soccer moms or whatever in the flip and eBay game. It could be likely. I don't know. Then have a Bengals collector coming by and picking up an Ickey Woods and a Carson Palmer. These, since I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to ship them out in top loaders in an A6 envelope. That's the 2x, so I'll use a number 10 envelope on these guys over here. I'll use an A6 on that, and then the rest of these, well, they'll be a little bit different. I have this single Josh Allen going out, blue press proof. This is part of a 2,000 card mixed lot that we picked up. I think these are some of those cards that we got in at 6 cents. So this goes out the door, man, at 182. And then plus the 58 cents shipping, I'm gonna spend about 53 cents in shipping, in case you're curious on how the numbers kind of add up. And it's that's what it is. So I'm not going to do the math real quick, but that's basically what it is, out of 6 cents. So I'm looking at the numbers right now. Yeah, 182 plus 58, roughly 232 minus 53, come back down to about $1.78 in revenue out of 6 cents, top loader and mail. Here's 3 different cards, and they're all going out to the same guy. And this might be kind of weird, and I want to just bring it to your attention because it's something that I see every now and again on eBay, and it kind of happens with I won't show too much, but you can. I'll try to block out his name, but you can kind of see those 2 listings by my fingers and my hands. Those come out as single listings, and they're out of the multi-variation listings. So the guy could have bought them and stacked them like this buyer did, and then they would have qualified for the discount. But I'm unsure why, and there's nothing I can see on the back end why they would do this. Now, what I am able to do, because I do have the top loaders, and it kind of affects this, shipping this one out as well. I've got 3 different top loaders, and since they're all separate transactions with a 58 cents shipping, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all 3 of those in a team bag, sandwich them in some cardboard, and then I'm going to go ahead and bubble mail them. And even though I'm going to lose a little bit, I mean, that's still, I think these right here were like $1.30 a piece, so I'll break even. It'll basically bring it back down to where my revenue on these 3, shipping them in a bubble mailer, equals what I would have done on the 7 in a larger mailer. So that's kind of interesting, and why I want to do that on this one. This type of order seems like the one that I get burned on sometimes, as far as, hey, I didn't get this card or whatever, and the buyer has lower feedback, so it's kind of a preventive measure. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of money on these 3 cards, but I'm guaranteeing delivery of sale and preventing a chargeback. So that's kind of the strategy on that. And then last but not least, we've got Earl Campbell, going out. This is, I think, 2009 Topps Triple Thread. kind of a weird design. I'm not big on the background, but it's still a cool card and a numbered short print. And that's out of some of those, that triple thread series that we were talking about. So, sometimes it just takes some time. And I think some of it has to do that some of these listings come up on their 30-day refresh window. So you have a listing up as a, buy as fixed now, or buy it now at either a fixed price or offers. They will refresh every 30 days, and you can control it and set it however you like, but that's an example of how that works. So hopefully that's some good information. I know fielded a couple questions yesterday from a good friend of ours, old school brother Kev, and I kind of wanted to share some information. Like he's interested in getting started, and like, hey GK, I'm trying not to overthink this, which is really easy to do. And video like the video I just did is a great example of the extent of the overthinking that I do. But you see what we're putting out there, and although the numbers don't look that great, and the cards themselves are nothing, like you're not going to generate 10,000 likes from a single Instagram post of any of those or anything, but you can see it still, man. It will show up. And even though there's no sales today, like, man, we're basically cutting one of these films every day. And part of the reason is, like, if you're a guy or gal like Kevin and you're like, man, I want to get into it, but I don't know kind of which way to go, just know if you have stuff like this, in your boxes or in your storage area, for a top loader, a team bag, and a envelope, you can generate, at a minimum, those kind of numbers in relatively little time per day. Now over time it takes a while, but nonetheless, it can be done. If we can do it, anybody can do it, and that's why we're gonna come back and do this again tomorrow.